Good afternoon. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Pretty quick update today. As we're approaching our 6th month of vaccine distribution, I think it's good to take pause of where we are. More than 66% of our eligible population in San Diego has received their first dose, and more than 50%, more than half of the eligible population in San Diego County is now fully vaccinated, and we are very encouraged by this news and by where we are. We're also mindful and very cognizant that we are at a place where we have more vaccines available than we have demand for them. This has been the case for a few weeks now, but our efforts around changing our mindset around distribution are certainly continuing and are accelerating as we work our way into the end of May and heading into the month of June. Our mobile sites have kicked off to a strong start. We've already completed 15 mobile vaccine events that got shots in the arm of more than 2,500 individuals. And so the ability to take a mobile site a little more convenient, a little bit closer to where folks are, we're beginning to see some positive results from that. And as a result of that, we're going to continue that. We're going to continue to expand that operation, continue to provide more opportunities, working with various entities, with businesses, with nonprofits, with religious institutions and others to go into the community to try and make it a little bit easier to give vaccines to San Diegans. We have mobile vaccination events currently scheduled through June 26 across San Diego County. I want to bring up the slide and show you just a few of the locations. You can get a full update of these on our website at coronavirussd.com/vaccine. Let's go back to the first one. Here again, you can just see spread throughout the county: Carlsbad, Chula Vista, El Cajon, Encinitas, Oceanside, Poway, City of San Diego, a mix of businesses. 12th and Imperial Transit Center in partnership with MTS, one of the largest areas. The Bahia Hotel, a farmer's market, a variety of things. We'll go to the next slide. Working with our community centers, with our religious institutions, our Muslim Community Center, the New Life Baptist Church, and many others. And again, these efforts will continue, and we encourage folks that are interested in having a mobile site to please go to our website and consider signing up for those. In addition to what we're doing around mobile sites, we're launching a variety in the coming weeks of individually targeted programs and efforts designed to engage populations that may not be as motivated to get a vaccine, to try and spark interest in a unique way. Next week, we are launching Our Health is Worth a Shot Challenge. This will be launched on Monday, May 24th. It will run through June 14th. It is a visual and video art contest that challenges San Diego County youth to raise awareness about the importance of COVID-19 vaccine. Youth and young adults aged 12 to 24 are eligible to participate. The idea for this creative contest came from conversations our team has had with youth groups throughout San Diego County in terms of getting ideas and suggestions for what they are. The challenge offers 3 categories for submission: Real Talk, creating a 15 to 60 second video responding to a question prompt; Vax Facts, create or design a visual art piece highlighting at least one fact about COVID-19 vaccines; and Beyond the Shot, create a 15 to 60 second video or visual that showcases a positive impact made possible because of the vaccines. We're encouraging submission from youth and adults who come from all walks of life and culture, and encouraging submissions in multiple different languages. The winners will receive gift cards sponsored by the San Diego County Credit Union, and the top prize is $1,200. Winning submissions will also be featured on our social media campaign. Details about this challenge can be found at coronavirus-sd.com/challenge. This is one of what will be multiple unique campaigns that we are working on that we will be rolling out in the coming weeks, again with an effort and an eye towards engaging a variety of populations. We're excited about the youth contest, and again, this idea came out of conversations with youth of a way to spur engagement and interest around this. But all of the efforts that we're doing around social media advertising, digital advertising, online advertising, all of those continue, as does our continued engagement and work with community-based organizations to continue to promote and work through questions concerns, creating engagement, and what we're doing to actually get the vaccine into communities to make it easier and more accessible. We know it's going to be a little bit of a grind as we climb from where we are now with 66% of our eligible population having received their first dose. We want those numbers to continue to climb. It won't be as rapid as it was in the early days, and it was no longer predicated on the supply of vaccine. Now it's really predicated on our ability to get out and work with folks and make those shots available. So look ahead in the coming weeks to additional information, additional programs, additional targeted efforts that we're going to be launching as we continue to work through this. Let's jump into our regular charts, and then we will hear from Vice Chair Vargas. Again, not as important a weekly chart anymore, but we still want to share it with you, the supply of vaccines coming in the region. We have plenty of vaccines. We are certainly able to meet the need. Even with the opening between 12 and 16-year-olds, we have been able to meet that need. I know my 12-year-old got his first dose. He was very excited about it, and it was not hard to find an appointment for him. Next slide. Here again, just our case counts. You know, our numbers just a couple days ago, there at 47 was a low. You had to go back to the early days of the pandemic to see a day that low. Obviously, there's some day-to-day fluctuations. That's always been the case throughout. But our rolling percentage of positive at 1.4% there, again, we continue to do very well. Testing remains available, and people continue to utilize the testing. But our numbers, again, are very steady and holding steady as we see the increase in people doing more things. Next slide. And here again, it's just our chart. Again, you see our case rate descending. We're creeping on down. Numbers are all headed in the right direction. But again, still in that orange tier. And almost certainly for San Diego, it's going to be awaiting June 15th as the date we get to of the retiring the blueprinted tiers and moving forward. It is, again, highly unlikely we see any change in our tiering between now and then. But we do look ahead to that date just a few weeks away.